What should people stop buying? Pugs and other smashed face dog breeds. If you already own one, of course carry on loving your pet, they deserve all the love. But I wish people would stop breeding them. They have chronic respiratory issues and never get to take a comfortable deep breath in their life unless medically assisted. One of the saddest things I've seen on Redditors, when veterinarians talk about treating pugs, they like to give the dogs extra time on the respirators because it's the only time they will ever get to breathe easily. I had no clue. That's one of the saddest things I've ever heard. I own a puggle. He has the face of a pug without the smashed in nose, zero breathing issues. Flushable wipes. They are not flushable. They'll fuck up your pipes or your city's pipes. Buy a bidet. Bidets are amazing. Someone else had the perfect description. If you stepped in dog poop, would you use paper towels to rub off the poop? No, the shoe still smells like poop and you don't feel clean. You get a water hose and spray it off. Where's the Reddit conspiracy thread about Big Bidet quietly taking over Reddit? Because this right here, folks. Food products that say diet or low fat. People think that means it's healthy when, more often than not, it's full of crap that's not good for their health at all. Or just watered down. Light coconut milk, for example, has half the calories because half the can is water. Waste of money. The cookbook Thug Kitchen has lots of helpful tidbits like this. I simultaneously feel stupid and a little bit smarter. Good. That means you're learning. Those spa-feeling soaps with millions of microplastics edit. In the European Union they are still legal. They are trying to ban them, but still legal in here. The European Chemicals Agency says that 10,000 to 60,000 tons of microplastics intentionally added to products leak into the environment yearly, are impossible to remove, and last for thousands of years. The restriction is expected to become law across Europe by 2020. Source: I'm a soap maker. I make everything from scratch. This is one of the biggest complaints from us soap artisans. MLM companies spewing garbage about how their soap cures acne, cure diabetes, cures erectile dysfunction, blah blah, all natural. *****. Black raspberry vanilla ice and all natural. It's a fragrance, which is fine, but not all natural. Using cheap plastic glitter, microbeads is a huge no-no for us handcrafters. We use jojoba wax beads and Enva glitter, mineral based. Freaking con artists. I really want to buy your soap because of that pun. I normally don't even like puns, but that one was perfect. The same FIFA game every year. And NBA 2K. And Madden. Diamonds. They're pretty, but that's all they are. They are not even rare. I know a jeweler and diamond dealer that works in the diamonds district in New York City. He said that years ago they tossed all brown diamonds they received into the actual trash because they were considered worthless and not worth their time in the slightest. Now they are considered a luxury pieces under the name chocolate diamonds, which sounds a lot better than brown diamonds. Poop diamonds. Too much of one thing. It's one thing to recycle, but it goes reduce, reuse then recycle. So we should really aim to reduce first. Edit. I fixed my shitty formatting. Don't forget refuse. Reddit ads. Reddit Gold, or how they call it now, Premium. Literally giving away free money to millionaires, just for a placebo effect. And I know some dumb is gonna say it helps run the servers. If you think Reddit can't run without community help, you're beyond the help of my words. Edit. Okay, that was funny. Do they have other revenue sources, other than ads? I'd be absolutely floored if they weren't somehow organizing and selling our data to big money organizations and lists. Kids don't buy drugs. Become a pop star and they give you them for free. And don't buy love, actually. Just watch it on TNT during one of the 167,000 times they play it during the holiday season. Political propaganda. How else is the ruling class supposed to divide up and control the public? MLM products. I recently met someone on an online friends site, and he was oddly persistent in getting together. I asked if was going to try to sell me something. "Oh, not at all," he replied. "When we finally got together it was going to be business-minded people just talking about business concepts and going out for drinks. Sounded like shit, but okay, I'll give him a shot." MLM right off the bat. I didn't have anything better to do and drove an hour, so I hung out. After the hour-long presentation, the gal in front of me, who uses the product and her brother is one of the 3 guys presenting, turns to ask me if I'm joining. I said no, and she stumbled and asked, "Oh, but you're going to buy some?" And I said no again. She was flabbergasted and had no idea how to respond. Cigarettes. But it's really hard to not do. Mistake. Single fruit that come in a plastic wrapper. I mean, who buy a single banana or apple wrapped in plastic? You can just buy the whole damn thing. This is really hurting the earth. Or the useless crap that goes broken in a year. Pretty much everything that's not durable. My brother's entire life revolves around buying junk and throwing it out. I think he prefers to buy cheap crap because it means he gets to buy more cheap crap again later. Little kids. It's becoming a serious problem. The internet and the relative ease of global travel has made it so virtually anyone can pay for a kid. What used to be an exclusive pastime has been overrun with filthy casuals. Username 100% checks out. Balloons. At first I wanted to object, but yeah, balloons are total shit. When I was 5 I accidentally let go of a helium balloon, and it drifted off into the sky. I still think about what happened to my balloon. It climbed at a linear rate. As altitude increased, atmospheric pressure decreased. The balloon expanded until reaching a diameter that was too much to sustain, and then it burst. The exploded balloon accelerated downward at 9.8 m/2 until reaching terminal velocity, which isn't much for a balloon. Eventually it fell to the ground. Forgotten. Probably like your life's dreams. Glitter. I used biodegradable glitter at a wedding I was working, and it was one of the worst messes I've ever had to clean up. It was sticky, it smelled weird, and stained everything. The bride got some down the front of her dress and her chest was a damn rainbow of melted taffy when we took it off. Edit. To go to the bathroom and change into the more comfortable reception dress. But I'll bet the sea turtles liked it. I'd like to see a more viable biodegradable glitter. I'm in a couple of zero waste lifestyle Facebook groups. I'm not gonna go zero waste, just trying to go less waste, and I've seen a lot of fun ideas for confetti and other things for weddings and parties. People like using leaves or other natural things that they cut down to make confetti. Honestly, I'd prefer flower petals and leaves over glitter any day, even if I didn't give a shit about the environment. Reddit Silver. Reddit took something that people did for fun as a meme and charged people for it, and people are paying actual money now for the honor. Time for Reddit Bronze. Reddit Garlic. People. How else am I supposed to make friends? Puppy mill dogs. Edit. Thanks everybody for upvotes and precious metals. My only achievement is that I noticed the question relatively soon, as there are many of you who would have answered the same. I'm not sure if I'm happy for this much upvotes, as it mostly shows how deep, widespread, and ugly is the problem. And most exotics sold in pet stores. At least, many pet stores in my country, US, are mills, and some even sell wild caught animals without telling you. There's no rescue for rats, have you? I dunno. Asked. Hamsters, guinea pigs, rabbits, ferrets. Plastic in general, but especially one-use plastic. In consumer products, yes. In medical products, no. I get the rational and medical waste is a problem, but we should be serious about the revolution in care and safety that have emerged because of plastics in medicine. We haven't come up with a good alternative in this area yet. Single-use plastic in pharmaceuticals is a godsend as it reduces the chance of contamination. Right, but plastic packaging to protect an orange is a devil's work. New phones when the old one is just fine. A lot of precious materials go into the production of them, and well, have they really improved that much the last few years? Edit. Wow, I'm glad to see so many people agree. Good on us. Edit. Thanks for the silver, kind stranger. I wish I had been able to keep my old phone. It worked totally fine, had everything I needed. But it was a Samsung running on Windows, and when my bank switched to sending the TAN out via app that only worked with Android, I needed the new phone. I'm still salty about that. TBF, Microsoft is to blame for the failure of Windows Phone by charging for the OS unlike Android. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.